Good morning, citizens, and welcome to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. This is going to be a two-part video. First part is just me kind of checking out some of the ships on the showroom floor, as well as kind of just exploring the interiors and renting a few. Part two is going to be me taking the new salvage starter out to give it a good try to see if I think it's a good starting salvage ship, if it's a good starting ship for people just wanting to make some money to maybe buy some other ships in the game. So if you're interested in seeing some actual gameplay with the new ship, that will be part two. Part one here will just be more exploration of ships and the interiors and what ships are currently out in the new ships, like the new Drake ship that is out. This video just started to run a little bit long, so that's why we're going to have a second part. Good morning, citizens, and welcome back to the verse and to a new patch and a new opening page here, talking about the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, Nyx, Vandal raids. This is definitely all dealing with the inclusion of Nyx, another system in the verse. So 4.4, here we go. I did not take part in any of the test universe. I haven't tried anything out. I'm starting off in Orison for a couple reasons. One is I'm not a fan of starting in your hangar. I'm not a fan of when you start the game, you arrive in your hangar, especially in a place that I really like to set up shop, which is Area 18. So by setting up shop in Area 18, starting in the hangar really ruins that experience for me. So we're going to start off in Orison. That way we can experience the expo. That way, if we have issues with the free fly going on and with the amount of people around and jankiness, we should be able to just respawn in our hangar, which will get us to the expo floor. First things first, I'm going to get there. I'm going to check out, I'm assuming the new starter salvage ship is available. We're going to go grab that, and we'll also check out the Perseus and just kind of do a little bit of kind of goofing off, playing around. I haven't tried the new salvage mechanics using the refining option, so let's see really how good this starter salvage ship is. So I just gotta wait. Who knows how long this is going to take for it to load in and get myself to the expo floor, and we'll get ourselves a ship and actually see what else is out there currently as well. I guess there's going to be the constellations and a number of other ships that RSI produces, including the Zeus. And I've never flown the Zeus MR or EX. Is that it? CS. I've not flown the CS. Ooh, look. Ooh, it's working. Okay, first things first. Global chat off. I've noticed in the latest ship that is available for sale, the salvage ship, which name is currently leaving my brain, that it says it comes with the basic hangar, again, which I'm assuming means small size hangar, but for a while their ships weren't showing hangars when they were those are slow doors, when they were, there we go, for sale. They had gotten rid of the whole idea of like the industrial hangar and the self-land and stuff like that, and now it's gone back to self-land. So I'm kind of interested that they put that back in. Does that mean eventually maybe having an industrial hangar will lead to you being able to choose that as a look, or will it just be more of a location of where you get a hangar? See what ship still made it from the patch.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Looks like they're all there. That's pretty good. We're gonna get ourselves to the expo. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Less cool. Really, I mean, Not only that, but the audio is kind of weird. So, frame rate's bad, audio's bad. He's happy. They're all kind of hiding. Alright. Let's make our way to the expo. It's a beautiful day outside. Look at those clouds. We'll ignore the slideshow frame rates for a moment. Go to the expo. I do find it interesting. November 20th to December 3rd. As if the calendar year of a planet in Stanton is the same as a calendar year on Earth. But I guess it helps. You gotta have a little bit of fourth wall breaking in the verse, don't you? Alright. Now the one drawback of this is, did he make it in? No. Starting in my hangar here means I don't get to experience one of the nicest habs in the game. Honestly. Orson's habs? Beautiful, beautiful habs. I would love to be able to choose if you start in your hangar or in a hab. Okay, so where am I going? Vision Center. That's over here. So is Vision Center where the buggy races are? I think so. Okay, we got a minute left, so I'll do a little bit of an edit here. Well, we all wait to get onto the shuttle. Alright, 10 more seconds. This is what I like about these events, though. Like, this is why I want massive server caps. Oh, someone's got themselves a Finley. Just having people with you is always fun. Even on the events, like when we're doing the Orison defense. Let's see, if I sit down, are other people going to sit down? Will they join me? Yeah, he's sitting. That's it, eh? Only one other person sit. Oh no, there we go. It's always good. One or two people sit, people start following. And now we got ourselves, with a couple exceptions. Aw, they're happy that we're sitting. That's good. Ooh, that was a weird one. There we go. A little bit of an issue with this backpack here. Kind of blocking the view of my screen. I know a lot of people complain about the length of time it takes to do things, about tram rides and train rides and elevator rides and having to walk. But that's part of the game. This is part of the verse, and it is awesome. I think it's great. I think it's really great. This hair is great. What design is that? I like the red. Like, how did they get the red on the tips of the hair? That's kind of neat. What am I wearing, by the way? Oh, super basic. Haven't really changed since I just logged in. I also like the wood grain on this gun, whatever gun that is. Kind of neat. This helmet's not great, though. If you go into space, this is not going to be sealed enough to prevent you from depressurizing and suffocating. It really needs to seal up there if you're going to wear that into space. It's a long ride. Beautiful sunset. Is it really a sunset? I guess it's a sunset. Even though there's really no horizon, it's just cloud. More cloud. We're gonna go look at the RSI ships. Maybe find a couple that we're gonna take out for a ride. I definitely want to try out the salvage ship. Definitely want to check out the interior of the bigger ships. Maybe take one of these Zeus out. But considering... what is that? Oh. Why are they all up there? Interesting. Oh, there's like, oh, they're all over the place. Well, of course, that might explain some of the issues with frame rates. Because they are all over. Yeah, this is definitely where you go to do the buggy racing. I guess that means buggy racing is not going to happen. Well, you got to choose a different remote. You got clapping. Can you do thumbs up?
If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Agree? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so probably no buggy racing at the moment. Ooh, we got a... I'm assuming that's a Perseus right there. Kind of looming over everything. Is that going to be there all days or just for the RSI day? Is there a way up into that ship? That's kind of cool. I like it. Okay, what do we have here? Just telling us the days. Great logo. That looks really good. I like that. I like the colors. I actually haven't seen the colors of the ships. I know I'm gonna get, for my other account, one paint. I do have the Zeus ES, so I'm gonna get a paint for that.
Hello.
Got the IE shirt. Got some hats. Maybe RSI stuff over here, possibly. Crusader stuff. Alright. Got ourselves a Fortune. Or is that a Prospector? Fortune. Let's go to the show floor. Let's check it out. Now, I think they've done something different, like they did with the Invictus, and I actually didn't look when I looked at the thing, so I'll look here. Yeah. So, no, this one's different. This is like it was before. They do have overlapping. So today, RSI, tomorrow, RSI and Origin. Then next day, Origin and Drake. Next day, Drake and we got like the alien ships. So we got Gattac, Asperia, Banu, and Apoa. So all together. Then the next day after that, those four. Plus you can have Grey Cat, Mirai, and Misk. And then after that, so they're kind of overlapping. So the Invictus was just that's the wrong one, eh? Vision Center. Invictus was just one at a time. There was no overlap, from what I recall. It was just the same show floor, and you couldn't go to do different show floors. I'm assuming this one might give you 2 show floors, or at least different areas. This is something that I kind of find disappointing about the expos. Why can't different locations like Orson have a different layout? I mean, I know it's the layout that's used. This is the expo layout. It's easy to do. It's easy to reuse. You kind of change the color. But why does every planet and every place have the same look, the same layout, the same map? We look here with the center, with the 2, with the spiral staircases, with the downstairs. Like, why is it always the same? I think when we had Drake Days in Air 18 and they were in that different area of Rikers in a different looking hall, stuff like that made it so much better. Climb up these. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I can get up there. Okay, is that gonna hurt my leg? No? Okay. So, what do we have in here? We got rental kiosks over there. Got the Perseus, the Fortune, the Raft, Lynx. Downstairs we got the Meteor, the Kruger. Got the new salvage ship. Got the Crusader stuff. We got the... Oh! Wait, they're all here right now? It's only the 20th. What do I want to get? I mean, I love these ships, but I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to use the Spirit at any time during the next 48 hours. I don't think I'm going to use... There's a Clipper. That's new. Star Kitten Dragonfly, which is available as a referral bonus right now. Although, only for 10 year. So I guess the days of the LTI referral bonus are gone. And only if you are getting someone to refer you, as opposed to being using a referral code. That gets you just the Star Kitten armor. Gataxulian. Banner Defender. Oh. Ponox. Okay. So, I don't really need to go here. I mean, I could look at the F-7C Super Hornet Mark II, because I haven't flown one of those. But I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to go check out the Clipper. And then after that, we'll check out the Salvation. And then the Perseus. And then we're going to head on out. So, first things first. This way. Clipper's new. I think that's the thing that I was confused about looking at the video. Kind of looked, like I said, like a cutter meets a Corsair. Yeah, this thing. Alright. The Golem's colors look cool. This howl looks good. I mean, they have added these kind of curved walls and stuff, and these little like platforms. Star Kitten, Dragonfly. Okay, stay. Wait to get in front of me. All right. So let's see. What does it say? This model features custom paint job by Grandy Kuzo's beloved Star Kitten character. Okay, that's all. Yeah, I like the shininess of it. It's a good look. I like it. Okay, what is this? What is this? Clipper. Manufactured, versatile. One thing every captain needs to take heart is the perfect journey across the stars is expect the unexpected. With the cargo bay, medical facilities, crafting capabilities, along with Drake's practical design, Clipper's an all-rounder for any new spacefaring enterprise. So, it's got crafting and medical. How do we get in here? Right here. This kind of looks a little bit Star Warsy, which I like. Okay. So here is cargo. 8 SU? Maybe? Oh, sorry, dude. There you go. Yeah. Pretty big design. Okay. Fairly big design. Alright, I want to close this again. Lights on. I mean, you could put like a dragonfly in here on the ramp, I would assume. Yeah? Because it's, look at how long this is. Why is it so long? Alright, let's go up here. Cool engine. Components. Power plant. Alright. Definitely, like, it feels like this is a lot of heat based on the colors and the, like, warbliness of the air. Can I go up there? Can I get up there? Maybe. This would be medical? Or is that just a bed? Maybe that's medical. Yeah. Where's crafting? I don't don't think that's crafting. Is this crafting? Hot surface. This might be crafting, but currently not in the game. Yeah, he can get up. Okay. That's... Oh, okay. Oh, and it's got a little elevator switch, kind of like in the Corsair. Okay, okay. I like it. I like the scissor look. Plenty of little warnings so don't crush your fingers. Alright, let's go up one more floor. This is a pretty big ship for a little small ship. Oh, I just realized. Today's the start of Twitch drop integration, so maybe I should go do that later. Yeah, this ship is bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be small like a cutter. This is big. And looks like it's fast. Those engines look fast. Thought I was stuck in my seat, but I was holding T. Alright. What else is up here? That's way out. Bed. It's not very Drake-like if they have a toilet. Maybe they don't. Engineering. Components are all over the place, meaning you have to go all over to fix, which I'm okay with. Engineering terminal. Coming soon. Okay. Alright. So to get out, I gotta go down. And then out. Not too bad. I mean, it's relatively quick. As far as getting out is concerned. And if I'm outside of the ship, elevator access. Yeah. And then you get crunched in the head. Yeah. Ooh, I do like these little side things that open up. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I like it. What was the next thing I was looking at? I think downstairs? Let's go check that out. It's kind of quiet here. Not a lot of people. But I am coming at a weird time. Later in the evening. Haven't heard a lot of the NPCs kind of talking, which I have dealt with before. This is the Meteor. Haven't really tried it out. It is just more of a shooty gun type ship, so less my thing. A lot of components on display. That is a pretty big ship. I was right thinking it'd be about the size of a hammerhead. That definitely looks hammerhead sized. Okay, so we're going to go down these stairs first. Where are the stairs? Why am I not finding the stairs? Are there no stairs? Am I thinking... Oh, I'm thinking of... I gotta go look at the map again. Where was I trying to find? This is the new salvagey ship. I thought this was a bit bigger. The cargo grid is kinda interesting. It looks like it might be hard to slide things in and out. I thought it was going to be a little more headroom. Not enough to put another box in there, but like maybe like a half SU taller. And you get in from the front? Yeah, okay, kind of what I expected.
From what I've seen so far, the manufacturer to beat this year.
I heard that their CEO was actually here in the hall. I've been keeping an eye out, but no luck yet.
I mean, I guess I could keep looking at these in the expo hall here, but ooh, you know what? This looks cool. This gold? Neat. I could just rent them. So what was I gonna rent? Gonna rent this. Gonna rent a Perseus just to check it out. I haven't tried a Fortune, so I could maybe rent one of those, but let's go with RSI. Medevac and Triage I've never looked at, but let's rent one just to take a look at it. Confirm. I don't know what the big difference between the two is, so I just chose Triage. Meteor. I don't really want to fly, so I'm not going to worry about it. Salvation, absolutely rent that. Got it. Perseus, gonna rent that. Those are the only rentable right now? Those are it, eh? Medevac, Triage, Meteor, Salvation, Perseus. Alright, well, we're gonna go take the Perseus out in the hangar and take a look at it. Then we're gonna take out a Salvation and actually go do a little bit of salvage. See what we can find, see how much we can make with that ship. And try some of the new refining salvage mechanics. So I will head back to my hangar and we'll see the Perseus, what it looks like in the hangar. So how did this happen? This person, who's right in front of me here, running, doing whatever, jumping and flipping, just started fist punching me, and so now I'm down to 73% health. How do you do that in an armistice zone? How? Oh, I've lost him already. Like, this guy. How do you do that? How do you punch another person in armistice zone? That's annoying. Hey. Alright, well, whatever. I made it to my hangar. We're gonna go check out those ships. Look at this. Look at this. I'm in the Habs in Orson. Did they change things? To explain what happened, just after leaving the expo hall that you just saw, the game crashed. And then I was shard locked for well over 24 hours. Finally, finding a workaround. So if you're trying to get back into the game after the game crashes and it loads and loads and loads and then you're not able to get in because it gives you an error 4,000 and something, I can't remember what it is. A character repair did fix it. Normally you just wait like an hour and you get back in, but I tried for like about 6, it didn't happen. I didn't want to do a character repair if I didn't have to. Then I went to work, I come back, and there was still an issue, and so now I've done a character repair, and I woke up in the Orson Hab. So it's been, you know, almost a whole day since I visited the expo. I got a coffee machine here, so let's make a coffee. Since I don't have any gear, like sustenance gear, don't have any of the crews. I also will go through what I still retained and what I didn't. You can see I've already changed. I put on this kind of like Spider-Man, maybe Ant-Man looking undersuit and a couple different pieces. I don't really care what I'm wearing right now, so that wasn't a big issue. But the armor that I looted in the event is all still here. Clothing that I looted in the event, plus some of the clothing that I have just from CIG, like the Luminalia beanies here. Or these might be Foundation Fest beanies, something like that. They're still here. Weapons, all those weapons I looted are still there, so if you need a weapon, you still got all your weapons. Some of these might be Luminalia or other events, but most of these are the looted weapons from the event. Utility, I do have all these things I looted. I should sell a bunch of this stuff. Ammo, limited. Arclight pistol battery, that came from the Arclight pistol that I start with, so you'll have that as well. And these 2 canisters here. All the ammo I looted is gone. I was expecting that. All the sustenance, except for this Luminalia mug, which has 0... Oh, it does have contents 100% in there. That's still there. Vehicle stuff. This would be all the paints and the gadgets. Those are still there. Containers. Looks like everything I bought is still here. Cool. So it's now at my main location. And other. I don't know what this is. Like, it's a bunch of stuff. Some fruit. This is a display case. These are like the CitizenCon trophy from when they had the free CitizenCon stuff. I never got the CitizenCon stuff this year. I'm kind of regretting that. I really kind of wish I did. But unfortunately, I did not get myself that. What is this? Oh, that's the Luminalia cookie jar. It looks way different. Normally, you'd see it from side on, not, I guess, the bottom. Little pyro things, the little captain's chair, all these are from different events. Gonna be getting a new envelope right after Christmas, and we're gonna be getting some Luminalia stuff coming up after this event. But all this stuff's still there as well. But that's it. No food, no sustenance. So, might as well take this coffee. So this cookie jar here is very similar to the Luminalia cookie jar. It's just not green and white. That was the difference between those two jars. So, let's put that in here right now. Actually, you know what? We'll put it in our local inventory. We now have a cup of coffee. If we need it, we got it. But we're going to have to get ourselves some crews. So, yeah. So, I'm in the Habs. And those are probably the nicest Habs that exists. And if you haven't been to Orison before, this is the habitation area. It's really cool, really nice. Got these nice little lounges here. And if we go up to the roof, it's got a beautiful balcony. It is nighttime out now. Of course it is, because 90% of the time when you record a video, it's nighttime in this game. We're going to go up. Going to check out the view, even though there's not much of a view right now. Frame rate's still a little bit rough. Understandable. But here's the balcony here. You can see a lot of the different platforms that are around. You can go off the edge. As much as this is a place that's designed to be in the clouds, they really don't care about safety. But this is a cool little lounge. I like it up here. Usually not a lot of people up here. I'm going to head back down. If you are in Orison, I'll show you how to get to the spaceport. The is it Dunlop? Duncan? I don't come here that often. You'd think I'd remember. Something with a D. We're going to go to that spaceport. All you need to do is you get to the lobby here. Take a right. Come out here. This is the shortest way to get to where you need to go. So, if you want to go buy some ships, we're going to like the Crusader Showroom, which is like this direction. We have the hospital over here. We have shopping for clothing and items, and I believe the Voyager bar right over there. There are other shuttles, including a shuttle in the center here. You can see it's just leaving now, which brings you to Providence. They'll all go in a big circle. So if you go to one,
Last call for passengers. The
I
shuttle
don't
is
see
preparing to depart.
I don't see a map here. Maybe there's one in here. If you get on the shuttle and you stay on it, it'll bring you full circle through Providence and back here.
Please clear the hatch.
But what we're doing is we're going to Vision Center, and from that I like to go to... Oh, August Dunlow. That was the D. It doesn't say it anywhere. I just suddenly remembered. Or did it say up here? Either way, that's hard to read. There you go. Dunlow Station. Beautiful at night. I don't know what ships I still have currently in my inventory as far as the rentals, because it's been so long, and because I did a character repair. So maybe I'll check that out first, and then after that I'm going to go to the Vision Center and go to the expo floor, and we're going to re-rent those ships, and then we can kind of check them out, and at the same time we can go take the new salvage ship out. And that's my plan, is just to take the salvage ship out, do a little bit of salvage, since starter ships and industry are my jam. So hey, I'm jazzed about a new ship. for new players to get into salvage.
Shuttle is preparing to depart.
We've arrived. Okay, let's go to our hangar. So we're kind of hanging down underneath the spaceport at the moment. I guess we are technically still in the spaceport. We'll follow this person in. Hello, sir. Ooh, I was almost going to wear a similar helmet, but the one with the Christmas lights on it. I don't think I've seen this one before. Alright. But I've went with the helmet that I got free for... I believe it was CitizenCon. It was one of like the first helmets that... it's never a good sign. Bodies all over. That's 2 so far. It was one of the first helmets that if you wore it with the chest piece, it changed. So it had a little like mantle that would appear over your shoulders when you're wearing it with the correct chest piece. And that was kind of one of the first things. Oh, still dead bodies all over. All looted, all dead. Interesting. Yeah, so it would have been during the height of the pandemic when CitizenCon was not only free, at least as far as the goodies pack, but online only, I believe, or it might have been, maybe it was not online only. Maybe there was kind of both. I don't remember. All right, so we have a bunch of ships still. Oh, we still have 22 hours, because it has been just over a day, on the Perseus, the Salvation, and the Triage. So we still have a day's worth of that. I don't understand. I mean, I kind of get it. Play a lot of MMOs. There's always people sitting around, but I don't understand the point of it. What is the point of sitting on the floor? There's chairs all over. No one's sitting on them because they're all dead laying on the floor. Why sit on the floor when you could go sit in a chair? I don't get it. It's because I'm an old man. And I don't understand. Like my job, I'm on the floor and getting up about 100 times a day. My knees feel it. So why would I want to do it in game? Games are to, like, you know, maybe it's because in game it doesn't hurt to stand up. Maybe that's it. Oh, no, I need to go to shuttle station, not August Dunlow. Yeah, I don't tend to come to Orson that often. I kind of liked it better when it was harder to get to, when the atmosphere was bigger, and making it just easy to get to, but without a reason really to go besides, you know, the beauty of it. I didn't find myself going there a lot. That's Cloud View, Vision Center View over here.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Oh, and I think it's just arriving.
Last call
Look at
for
that.
passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Oh, got a star kitten, and I couldn't really tell what that was.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
But yeah, I was kind of upset. Not really upset, but just kind of, I don't get it. Kind of annoyed maybe when they reduced the atmosphere of Crusader to make it easier to get into space from here. I think that was a wrong call. I think the constant speeding up of this game, is this a different skybox? Maybe. But the constant speeding up of the game, making it faster and easier to get money, faster and easier to get across the system, faster and easier to get to a location on the planet, makes everything feel more condensed as opposed to more expansive. I would have loved if they made it more of a chore to come to this planet, but make it well worth your time. Make there's something, a reason to go, as opposed to just another location to go to. Make Cousin Crows, like I don't understand with the Shiv, Gray's Market. Why Gray's Market? And why is it a ship you're buying? Why is it not a mission where you have to go gather all these different parts? You have to take on a whatever, I don't remember what it was. Let's say it's a Valkyrie and get the engines for the Valkyrie, and you have to take on a Cutlass and pull back with a salvage ship just the hull of the Cutlass and bring all these to Cousin Crows, and he's gonna meld them all together into a Shiv for you. Like that, I think would have made the Shiv cooler by being something that is something you show. Check this out. I got the ship. because I did these missions. It's how I feel about the Banu Merchantman. I know originally it was designed to be you're supposed to be able to buy one in-game only if you have enough reputation with the Banu that you've earned the right to purchase the Merchantman. I know that was the plan. I think it shouldn't be one of those ships that you can build. I hope that that's not the case, but I also am well aware that it's going to be the case that anyone can build a Merchantman in the future. I would love it if it was different. I would love it if some things had to be earned by doing a specific thing, and you couldn't just build one if you have the resources or you have a large enough org to give yourself the resources to build that. There are some things I would love to require something else to get them in game. And not everything needs to be easy in this game. And it feels like it's easy. It feels like it's just sometimes it makes it too easy that a lot of the challenge will be gone when the game is in full release. If you can make money as easily as you can now, what's going to stop people from having every ship they could want within a month?
Approaching next station.
And then what? Like right now, ships seem to be the end game. I know the idea is rep is the end game, and maybe missions and reputation, but currently right now, it's so easy to get so many ships. Speaking of getting ships free and easy, let's go get some free easy ships in the expo. And I wonder how big... Ooh, this happened last time, where it just froze like that. Excuse me, I keep coughing. The expo, I'm assuming, will continue on once 1.0 is out. They'll constantly be... I know they said originally specific ship sales would stop, but I don't think that's the case. I mean, that's yet one more thing that's not going to ever stop in this game, right? So why wouldn't the expo still be happening? And why not continue to show new ships, more ships, provide ships? I'm also wondering if the expo will ever move, because it's UEE. Will it go to Terra? Maybe not. Maybe. I don't think it's ever going to Pyro. I don't think it's going to Nyx, but I could definitely see it going to Terra. So we're just going to go in here. We're going to get ourselves... I already have the ships. Why am I back here? Alright, we'll see if there's anything else to rent. I mean, I don't think there's anything new today, because it is only the 21st. Oh, so Origin ships. Okay. Okay, so we got RSI, which, again, there wasn't that many ships. There's... Oh! I'm dumb. 2 RSI. So I only looked at this one and said, okay, there's only these, like, ships. We got the CL, the ES, we got all the Auroras, the LN, LX, MR, and isn't there one more? Maybe not. The Lynx, which is the fancy wine goblet-y Ursa rover. We got the Polaris, got the Mantis, if you want to do a little bit of introduction. That's probably why I'm not going to Nyx right away, is you got one gate, technically I guess 2 gates, Pyro Gate and the Stanton Gate, and one real destination to go. Straight line between the two. I don't know if you can jump off of that route. How many people are setting up introduction on those? Might as well rent this for fun. Confirm rental. Even though I probably won't use it. And I have an ES in my other account, but I don't have a CL. So let's kind of check that out. Medevac, Phoenix, Aquila, Andromeda. Let's get a Taurus, because they're always fun. Even though I'm not going to use it again. And the Phoenix, just to look at if I want to. It's a pretty looking ship. I would love the Emerald Phoenix, just because it's green. Also, CAG doesn't put enough windows, I find, in ships these days. And this one has a lot of windows. Now the Origin, I love the 600i. It's an amazing ship. I love it. I'm not going to take it right now. 890 M50 X1. What's the X1? Oh, it's their speeder bike. Right, I should know that. That's a cool ship to fly just for fun. I don't know if I will, but again, get it. Yeah, that's it. Not a lot here. Now, does that mean there's Origin ships on the showroom floor? Crusader, Anvil, Speria, Drake. No. Oh wait, Origin down there. So they only have a few, but the big ships aren't there. Excuse me. Shovey. Yeah, I don't know what this is. If anyone knows what this is, let me know. I'm not really a fan of it. It does look a little bit more World of Warcraft than Star Citizen, in my opinion, but it seems popular. A lot of people like it. Alright, we're going to go to a new location. I do like HURL2. That's one of my favorite places to be. So maybe I'm going to fly over there in one of these ships I've just rented. And then I'm going to get the new salvage ship out. And we'll check that out. But first, we're going to go to the hangar. And we're going to just take a look at the new Perseus. See what that's like. Alright, I'll meet you there. Hopefully the game doesn't crash again.
I'm trying a new adapt.
Still just hanging out there, eh? Don't know why. Alright, let's get ourselves... Actually, you know what? I think because this is my home, I can just get to my hangar before I call up a ship, which is possible. No. Okay. So I gotta go call a ship. But even if I call a little one, I should go to my giant hangar, correct?
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
What do I have here? Nothing out yet. Let's take the Titan.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Say
Your
extra
vehicle
large.
has been delivered to the following location.
No, small. Okay, I don't want a small.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let's go with, I guess, Polaris. Nope, Perseus. Perseus. I already know what the Polaris looks like. I think I said Polaris a moment ago. But what I mean is Perseus. Let's check that out. I've seen the Polaris. It's massive. Perseus is new. It should be about hammerhead size if I recall. I think looking at it, it was about that. About 100 meters. Large hangar. There we go. Nice elevators. I like these elevators. It seems to be working. I did say that out loud, so now we'll see. So let's check out. That's about right. That is about right.
Welcome to
What
the
happened to
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
At least it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? Destroyed and needing to be claimed. Stand back, we'll watch it from a distance. Let's check out this ship. It's gonna be a long video. Maybe I'll split this into two. So we'll check out the ships here, and then part two will be the salvage. I don't know what else I'm gonna look at here. Probably just this ship, and then we're gonna call it, because this is going to be fairly long. At least it feels long for me. Admittedly, 24 hours of that was me trying to get into the game, which is a free fly. It shows you what the game's capable of, and it shows you what to expect at the same time. I wish there was lights in this hangar. Here we go. Yeah. Definitely RSI. No doubt about it. Airlock up top, docking collars on either side, cargo elevator. Elevator. So it does have a cargo bay that drops down. Kind of like the 600i. That's cool, but we're going to go with elevator first. Now is the controls for elevator... obvious? Yeah, that's not bad. I don't understand why more ships don't have elevator buttons here. Instead of, like, I mean, the MSR is a great example. The MSR, you're like, in theory, reaching up to a button that is 14 feet over your head. Why not have it somewhere close to where you're getting on? Up. So this only goes up one floor, I'm assuming, based on that. Up and down. Got it. Up. Down. Yep. Alright. Cool. Cool. These would be the airlocks. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, that's there. I like this. I like that it's an airlock, so you can open in space and unvent everything out. Ooh. Okay, there was an issue there. Did you see that? Let me close this. Where's the... oh, it's just those slide away. Okay, I thought that was a graphical error where these disappeared. But apparently they're just... they fold out of the way. Wonder how that works if you're trying to lock to something like an Aurora that has the round circly bit. Let's take a look at what this looks like from outside. Will I hurt myself? A little bit. Yeah? That's cool. What do it look like closed? I guess, I don't know, docking collars should be able to dock with ships like the Aurora, I would assume, right? Oh, that's cool. I like how they look closed up. Okay. Back in. I guess I could have just taken the elevator down, but what fun is that when you can jump, right? Break your ankles? Super fun. How many floors is this ship? 2? I mean, that little Drake ship was like 3, wasn't it? Torpedo loading. No oh, there they are. Torpedoes there. So what are these? Can you have twice as many torpedoes? And is that torpedo control room? So, yeah. I like this. I like that you can see the torpedoes. Means you could have a bunch extra here and have someone during a fight just shoveling them in, right? Can you stack a bunch in here that are just sitting here taking up space? Maybe. Maybe you could fit way more. Got like a railing around there. I like that. How do I get this cargo floor down? Ooh, there's a window. Okay. That's cool. That way you can see the ship you're docking at. There's 4 of them. That's cool. Down. Okay. Oh, that's... nope, that's that elevator. Okay. Well, how do I lower this? Do I have to go upstairs? I must, because this is not close. Lift. open. Oh, there we go. Ooh, it's got the little like gold, whatever they're called. The warning symbols that are on the in hangars. Okay. Once I know where it is, easy to find, easy to access. Lots of room around the edge so that you can put your cargo, I'm assuming only snaps into there. When this is down, how do I raise it from down here? Oh. No. There you go. Up. Cool. I like it. Does that disappear? Yeah, that's why I couldn't find it before. Alright, I like it. I like that. I like it a lot. We're gonna go in here. Very much like a boat. Relay access component, turret lower. Okay. Open. Fuses. Component system. Nothing. Nothing. Main elevator access, call elevator. We'll do that maybe in a bit. Okay, so this is a turret here, yeah? Enter turret. How big is this turret? I mean, this ship, oh, this is the bottom one, the lower turret, right? That's what it said. Kind of slides forwards, that's neat. That's a big gun. Alright. Big turret, big ship. And screenshot. Okay, so we haven't really gotten that far in the ship. Those are two massive turrets. One on the bottom, one on the top. Yeah. Lots of weapons. I really wish this wasn't as detailed. I loved the look before with the big, thick, beefy plates of armor without all these little greebles. I kind of wish they kept that. It made it, to me, look more like an old battleship and not like a, I don't know, like the little tiny bits makes it, in my opinion, look a little more like it's more delicate. Let's put it that way. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Lower deck, main deck, upper deck. So 3 decks. Level 0. I love how you got the clear windows between the service elevator there. Crew quarters. Could be a bunch of bunks, which I don't mind, because it's a military style ship. 2, 4, 6. Washroom. Does this have a mirror in it? Does the mirror work? 2 questions. Mirror does not fully work. Mirror. Little toilet. What's the point of this seat if it just slides on the wall anyways? Right? Also, why is the paper not going over the front like it's supposed to? Is it going over the back? And instead of paper, why not 3 seashells? First aid kit. Cool. Bunks, good. What's this? Gun racks. Escape pods / suit lockers. I'm assuming they're escape pods. And that's it. Right to the end. Okay. Do you have storage here? Storage locker. Yes. Cool. I like that. It's not as good as everyone having their own room, but at least you have your own little space. Mess hall. Do these open? Yeah, that's neat. Like it. This will be cool as long as you can put things on here and they don't fall off. A window, even though it's an interior window, I like it. Pool table, doesn't work. Got it. Now what? Engineering. More components. More fuses. Places for blades eventually. More fuses. Yeah, I like this room. This to me feels pretty, pretty engineering, and right in the center, so everything's nice and safe. I like these little stairs. Let's go up one more. Oh wait, yeah, cargo hold. Okay, so what's this? Where am I? What is this? Escape pod. Yeah, this is ladder access. Oh, ladder access there. Okay. I don't know what these are for. Oh, it's for raising and lowering the cargo. Torpedo room from the top. More escape pods. Torpedo operation. Get to watch them being loaded. Upper turret. I don't need to go in there. Big like the last one. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. As far as me not liking combat and not really caring about big combat ships, fire extinguisher. Can't pick it up yet. I do love this ship as far as a design. I mean, someone who's into combat and playing with some people who can man the turrets for them, I think they're really going to like this. RSI's getting a really good feel for their design, I find. It makes me excited for the Orion when it comes out. Whenever many years later that is. The Erasta also. See, that's why I like the ship. It makes me excited about the Erasta. Bridge that way. Emergency escape pods. So maybe the suit lockers are not escape pods. Maybe only in some ships that happens. Oh, okay. As far as like captain's quarters go, Captain. Oh, he gets a window, sort of, barely. I think it needs a different color. The captain needs something a little brighter. Maybe that's what I think. Yeah, but I mean, it's your own room. I don't know where your storage is. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Got a couple guns there. At least the guns are stored here and not next to the door. That's always good. And you do have a window on this side. And, I mean, they're little because it's a fighting ship, so you don't want a lot of glass. I say that, and then wait till we get to the bridge. And from what it looks like on the outside, lots of glass on the inside. No first officer's quarter. Yeah, glass all over. This would be pilot seat, I'm assuming. Pilot seat. Co-pilot. Co-pilot? Gunner. Okay. Cool. Alright. So, I think that's it. I'm not going to fly this out right now. I can maybe fly one later. This is going to be the end of it. I just kind of want to check this ship out. I am going to go check out the salvage ship now. I did have a quick view of one of the Apollo ships as well. Only because somebody managed to hurt me. I think I'll put that in the video. So you would have already seen that in the video of me just getting punched. I was able to get that the Apollo ship out and heal myself before the game crashed and I had to wait. So we're back. We're in the verse. I know how to get back in if things go wrong now. Ooh, I love that detail of that, like one panel sliding into the other one. That's cool. I'm gonna grab the Titan, fly it over to Faithful Dream. From there, we're gonna take out our salvage ship, and we're gonna see what kind of money can we make with a starter salvage ship. What's it like with the bespoke scrapers? What's that little teeny cargo area like? Can you do any like gathering of components and sticking them in there? We will see. But until next time, thanks so much for making it through part 1, day I guess 2 of the expo, and I'm gonna leave you there. I'm not gonna be producing videos every day on the expo, but I'm just gonna try some of the new ships, try them out, see what they're like, try some new gameplay, and just explore the verse. And I will get to Nyx, but it's gonna take until why is that not letting me? Until maybe the free fly's over before I potentially go to Nyx. I definitely don't want to go there when everyone has interdiction ships and is ready to fight, because that's not what I'm looking for. So until then, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and goodbye. Check out the free fly. Haven't already, just make yourself an account. Use the link in the description. That'll get you to use referral code. That way, if you get yourself a game package, you're gonna get yourself $50,000. Gonna get yourself a Star Kitten themed racing suit, and it definitely helps me out at the same time. Until then, goodbye, everybody, and I hope to see you all soon in the verse.